My question is to the Assistant Treasurer and concerns the government's new super tax. Can the Minister advise the House of how many primary producers and small and family businesses have been identified in Treasury modelling as being impacted by the government's new super tax?
Order. Give the call to the Assistant Treasurer.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Well, just for context in answering this question, the average superannuation balance for a retiree today is $150,000. $150,000.
Order.
For women, around about $130,000 to $140,000. For men, around about $180,000. So I've got to say in this debate, I'm enjoying the focus on superannuation, I've got to say, but I've got to say,
Order.
From the party which aspires to be the representatives of working people, they have a laser-like focus on the interests of multi-millionaires. A laser-like focus on the interests of multi-millionaires. Not one, not two, but three questions in a row focused on the interests of a half of 1% of Australians.
Order.
This is the person
the Treasurer,
who wants
no, the
to
Treasurer will
be...
resume his seat and direct your remarks through the chair. I'll hear from the member for Capricorn on a point of order.
Relevance, Mr Speaker. We want to know how many small and family businesses have been identified by Treasury modelling.
Order. Order. The Assistant Treasurer has been going for 1 minute. The question was very tight. I'm going to ask him to return to the question about the number. Order. About what he was asked about, and give him the call.
So I'm asked about the impact, Mr Speaker, of the government's very reasonable, very modest superannuation proposals, which are supported by over 65% of Australians, including the majority of Liberal Party voters and many on the other side. If you want to know what the impact is, it's about 1% of Australians, and about 1% of Australians. And yes, of course, given that this won't come into effect for another 2 years, we will engage in a meaningful consultation, including with the farming sector, to ensure that any unintended consequences, including of the type that the member for Capricornia is alluding to, and that the other members have alluded to, we will engage in meaningful consultation with all of these groups to ensure that unintended consequences are not falling upon them. But let's be very, very clear. When you've got $1 trillion worth of debt, you can't twiddle your thumbs, and we won't be twiddling our thumbs.